Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to my channels. Many of decisions we make in a supply chains are based on what we expect will happen in the future. In this video, we'll look at some of the key forecasting concepts that are important for all supply chains professionals. Let's begin. First, there are two kinds of forecasts, quantitative and qualitative. Quantitative forecasts are based on historical data and statistics. For example, you might look at how much you have sold in the past and use that to make a forecast of the future sales. Qualitative forecasts are based on judgment. For example, you might need to predict a sales for a brand new product where you have no sales history. Or you may know about some upcoming changes in taxes or regulations that could change the demand of your products. Sometimes we can create a forecast just by looking at the trend. Let's say that your sales have grown by 10% every year for the last 5 years. How much will you expect to sell next year? Well, the trend will be 10% more than you sold this year. But things aren't always linear, and forecasts often need to account for cycles. A common issue is that things can vary throughout the years depending on the season. For forecasting cycles are often called seasonality. An example of the seasonality is that sunscreen sales are higher in the summer than they are in the winter. The further into the future you are looking, the harder it is to know what will happen. So, short-term forecasts tend to be more accurate than long-term forecasts. Now, what makes forecasting so important is that so many decisions are based on our forecast, but it is still just a guess. And when you compare the forecast to what really happened, it is common to find a gap or a variance. A common way to measure the variance is by calculating how large that gap is in each period as a percentage of the number you were trying to forecast. This is called the mean average percentage error, or the MAC in short. The lower the MAC, the more accurate your forecast is. The key is to improving your forecast is to understand what causes your variances. Is it simply a random error? Or do you consistently forecast too high or too low? When your forecasts are always high or low, that's called a bias. And you can correct them for bias by changing the way you calculate future forecasts. Supply chain folks often joke that first law of forecasting is that the forecast is always wrong. But by understanding the basic concept and forecasting on improving our forecast, we can help the business make better decisions. So in the end, forecasting is at the heart of lowering costs, increasing sales, and growing our profit. Okay, that's the end of my sharing in today's video. My name is Vivienne, and I appreciate you guys and also liking my channels. Have a great day, and I see you in my next video.